Hello everyone and welcome to Signal Iduna Park.
Successful here.
And that has left him in a heap. Borussia Dortmund have it back and can go again. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I've got to go for the mastermind in midfield, Bastian Schweinsteiger. Composed and totally unfazed when in the middle of very tough contests. He has an air of authority about him and he's usually the one in control.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Schweinsteiger. Diaz. Now it's Kane. Now it's Musiala. And this is Sané. Can he spark a counter here? Savitzer. Gross. Adeyemi. Adeyemi makes a dash for it. Sané. Davis. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Bellingham. Adeyemi, he's shifting through the gears here. Ball swung in. Tar getting this one clear. Bellingham! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Adeyemi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Savitzer. So it is still 0-0. Driving forward.
Oh, really well played.
And this is Kane. Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Savitzer wins the duel this time. Ryerson. Nice looking ball. Chips it through. Rosicki has it in a wide position. Punched away. Kane. Bellingham. Caresses it through. Schweinsteiger. Davis. Now it's Diaz. Now, can they get him away? Davis. And he's managed to get free. Delivered in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
ended up in no man's land. Sané, this is promising. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Kane. Stood up well to him there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Diaz. He's picked his way through. Now here's the delivery. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, they've got it again. Diaz. Strong running down that left flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And it's Musiala. Musiala going forward. Diaz. That is good progress on the left. Oh, that's nice. That's a corner kick. That's a decent clearance. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Svensson. And that pass just didn't quite work. Diaz. It's Sabitzer. Schweinsteiger has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Out towards the flank. Davis picks it up out wide. Adeyemi. Svensson. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koller. Ryerson. And it's Rosicky. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Diaz. Played out wide. Pass is just off target. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Gross with a definite foul there. Always going over the top.
Sané has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Schweinsteiger makes a move down the right. Sabitzer. And here's Kane. Knocks it out wide. Diaz charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looking here to chip it through. He'll try from distance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This is their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Sané providing an outlet on that flank. Neuer clears. And for the first half, that is that. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So between them, no goals at all so far.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention. creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So the action resumes. So neither side has yet broken through. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's it. That's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. Things already rolling. And here's Kane. Jamal Musiala, player for whom just about everything is going right. Match winner, title winner, all-round hero.
If you have red tinted glasses, that is. Those that see things in yellow and black will offer a very different view.
Very different. He did, after all, rob them of a title that looked to be theirs for the first time in over a decade. The fact is, it was just about the last kick of the last game, and that made it doubly worse. Played out wide. Sané. Gross did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Sané. Oh, super ball. Musiala! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. He's going for goal! And he can thump it away. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Sabitzer. And it's Schweinsteiger. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Davis. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Played into space. Diaz. Kane. And Alaba. Not the most accurate pass. Sané. Now it's Musiala. Sabitzer. Bellingham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Borussia Dortmund yet to have an attempt on goal. Adeyemi. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Borussia Dortmund really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Schweinsteiger.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looking for a runner. Chips it through. Collar picks it up out wide. Ryerson. Ryerson making good progress on the right-hand side. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Adeyemi. Svensson. And that's a throw-in. played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That pass isn't the best. Alaba. And here's Kane. Kane going forward. Sane with the cross. Corbell deals with that nice and simple. The pass has gone astray. Sabitzer. And here's Musiala. Lovely bit of skill. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ryerson. And it's Gross. Akanji is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Schweinsteiger. And Sané. And it's Kane. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Brzezinski. And this is Kane.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of...
And the shot! He scored! An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Witsel. And that's another good win of the ball. Schweinsteiger. Nice bit of trickery. Out towards the flank. Ryerson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bellingham. Svensson. Gross. Oh, they could break here. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's straight offside. Bartra with the clearance. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Akanji. Diaz charging forward, the ball at his feet. It's Kane! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Getting up there! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Good ball, good take. Played into the box. Neuer claims it without any fuss. Now it's Kane. Now it's Diaz. That has ended up in no man's land. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Please
Borussia
make sure to watch
Dortmund
the
currently
screen for an
behind
information
by
bulletin
1-0
from the
to 0
regional
at the
police
break.
department.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Oh, That just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second period is underway.
Borussia Dortmund really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Gross.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Sabitzer. Now there's a Kane! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Sabitzer. Can he spark a counter here? Witsel. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Musiala. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Bellingham. A good play on the left-hand side here. Adeyemi. Svensson. Adeyemi. Chance for a shot! And no, just off target.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Diaz. Sabitzer. Oh, this is a very good run. Davis. And here's Kane. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Knocks it out wide. Gnabry with a header! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And that's definitely not his best. Lima. Musiala.
For this match was 60,179.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Sabitzer. Played out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Sabitzer. Musiala. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Great strike! But the keeper's equal to it. Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, that looks a decent ball. Adeyemi. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Davis tries to pass it through. That's very neat. And it's Lima. And this is Kane. It's Kane! Off the post! An instinctive delivery. And that's the keeper's ball. And that has put paid to that. Gnabry. Corbell breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Now it's Diaz. Can he get it through? Davis gets into a good position. So, third quarter of the game. He's rising! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Gnabry clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Davis. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gross. Lima. And here's Rosicki. Oh, good ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Adeyemi going face-to-face with his great rival. He has a look out. Diaz. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could move up a gear here. And that could set him on his way. There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Diaz. It's run loose here. Now it's Musiala. Diaz. Decent chance! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two. Borussia Dortmund are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
That has not gone well. It's a pretty loose pass. Adeyemi. Lima. And it's Musiala. That looks a good ball through. Musiala. And this is Kane. Gross.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Bellingham. Lima. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Svensson. Adeyemi proves just a little bit too strong. Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. Lima powering forward here. Lima.
That was lovely, that.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Out towards the flank. Looking to play him in. Musiala! No, he's missed it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Borussia Dortmund suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
That smoking is only allowed in areas
The end of the
shown in this
game.
map. Thank you for your
Reflections?
cooperation.
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as you...